to another video with me again. I recorded the sound one just earlier today. I did them all on the same day. I don't know when you're watching this, but it's probably after June 1st, I guess. So I guess we'll go with that. I know the sound one though. I could have made some adjustments to it when I was recording it though. I was a little bit worried. I mean, not that worried. I just saw it, but no one has seen it yet. But except you guys have now publicly. But before I recorded it, no one had seen it, so I was just making some edits to it. But it should be fine. If you were, as you saw, it was only like 17 minutes long, so it should have been fine. So adding images to p5.js. Let's get to that now. It should be pretty simple, but I decided to like skip the whole research and everything. First, let me log in. Once you actually get to log in with Google and all of this stuff, then you'll get the option to make your own sketch and just call it, I'm gonna call this my first image. Because I've never, like, imported an image from files. And actually, this image I'm gonna be using, I'm not gonna download an image. If you want, you can download an image. But the thing is, for sound, it's not like I have sound available. So, here's the thing. If you, need an image, go find your own. But I don't think that you're just gonna do a random image and use that. But you probably have it already in mind. For sound, maybe you already had one in mind. But for this one, I'm pretty sure you already have one in mind, and you just went and use it. So I'm gonna be doing an example, but I'm not gonna find a different source and download it. Make sure you know how to do that. If not, come to me. But it should be pretty simple on how to get that image there. So the first thing we're going to be doing is, and hopefully this can also be like that 18 line of code thing, is now first of all, the picture is going to be of an example of, actually I'm going to choose the image right now because I have one in mind, but I can choose which one. If I go to pictures, I haven't taken a lot of pictures. I've only like drawn some. I should do. Actually, I'm just gonna do Dogman. I'm just gonna do Dogman instead. So this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun, you guys, right? So I would recommend to probably move this along. I guess. I think that should work actually. So first we have to write let, and then go back to the image. And if we're going to be first, let's choose the pictures. And we can actually rename this file before we download it. For the sound one, I could have just, if it would have worked, the bullets and water one, but I had to rename it first, and I figured out the problem with it. So first things first, you should always do this is come here. I would recommend doing this step first and go to upload file. Then first take your file, whatever it is, and then I'm not gonna rename it this time. The first sound I'll probably rename it. For image, I could try to maybe rename it, but let me find the picture itself actually. I think it's just called Barkman, right? Rename. Yeah, it's just called Barkman. So take the sound and bring it in there, or not the sound, the picture. Now that the picture is fully downloaded, it's fully downloaded. Go to let, and then write bark. Is it just? But how do I write it? Is it just bark? Okay, bark night. From something from Dogman. Bark night.
So one butt. I mean my butt. Oh, one diffuse a butt inside the booty the butt. And we cut the
Let bark night.
By a bullet.
And then write let x equals 0 in a minute. Remember, just one equal, because we're just talking about a variable and we're just declaring it a value. So if you remembered my video, or actually never mind, I did talk about that, but we can skip that part. Like I said, 400 by 400 should be good, but this we will have to move along because there's some other stuff besides just the function setup that we needed in. So actually, we could probably move this back a little bit. Okay, all we need to write is, first and foremost, we have to do something called the function preload. I did mention this a little bit, I think. Maybe not, but we will be using the function preload for this video. And function preload happens for the setup, so it's a function that it's not built in, because it thinks that every time you're gonna need one. But for example, the setup happens before the draw really happens, and the draw happens. The setup is like setup happens and then draw happens. But let's just leave it at that. So the function preload, and we actually have to come here and write.
Then I died with that.
Um,
She might not be at the same one.
uh, where did that come from?
If she's there, this is my comment. He's still a dummy, and he's still at the driving in his helicopter. And, oh my.
Work night
No, I'm just
equals load image.
okay, so there's like 2 helicopters here.
Dot png or
There's
dot
no,
png, I guess.
no space for a helicopter.
So it depends on what type of file yours is. Mine's a PNG. Yours could be a JPG or something else, but mine's a PNG. So make sure that you can go to your file and make sure you're using the right one, okay? Otherwise, it'll probably be messed up, okay? So it's done. So we could actually put the Bark Knight from Dogman on the screen, and we could actually make it look super cool when we do that.
Dumb idea, so dumb.
And
So fun. And he should just eat it. He should just eat it. And his mama and his Sita. It's never louder than Haley. So he just eat it. Man.
canvas is good. So open, close, open, close, open, close. Okay. Any errors yet? Or I don't see one yet. Okay. Function draw. And at here, do image. And then write comma mouse x comma mouse y. It's like drag basically, so you can like drag it around now. In here, I'm gonna do x and then write plus plus, and there we go. This is an error. Hit play. Invalid or unexpected token sketch line file. Yeah, these all need to be spaced apart. It's one thing, but I really shouldn't have done that. Actually, we could actually try and maybe convert this file to a J. Wait.
The others can't look. Really, he will jump.
In Java.
Will it jump? Jump. And see, I'm not gonna die. Seriously. And then he'll jump in.
Yeah, JPG. It has to be JPG. So, let's get a file converter then, I guess. Image file converter. Because it's free. Oh no, not in CH again. Convert to JPG, that should work. Okay, choose files. Now I'm gonna be choosing my picture of Dogman, the Bark Knight open.
The Dogman bark open. What's that? Dogman the bark open. Then you.
Let's seriously, okay, add to Chrome. Add extension. I hate when I have to do this. I've done this before. No thanks. I'm recording this. Converter suit. Okay. Does my entire Google look like?
Dude. Dude.
Not even in KD. I am in Texas, but not in KD.
Wait, no, Johnson's here. I'm gonna help. I don't need to bring bag on him.
So now should it work? Now I can download it. And actually never mind. I'm good. So come here and delete it. Okay. Now come back here, upload file, take the picture of Bark Knight. Oh wait, no. Downloads. Bark Knight. Add it in there. This one's a JPG. I can close that up. And JPG. Actually, let me try and do that. There. So now I can do no space. And it should work then, right? The Bark Knight. Okay. So there's Dogman. There he is. And he's gonna go away and he's never gonna come back. Bye. So yes, I think you guys, we could actually have just renamed the files in there itself. But we did it! It worked! So now we know how to do two things, and these two things are helpful. Now we know how to add sound, how to add images, and now we know that it has to be a JPG. Alright, PNGs don't work. Okay, PNGs are fine, but they just won't work. So now here's what I would recommend. Take your knowledge and either do something more complicated with sound or images or put them together, both. And then email it to me at sidsing0402@gmail.com. Like I said, I could have actually done this one and the sound one, same video, but I decided to separate them because it's two different ideas and it's two different sketches. So even though it was made on the exact same day, around the same time, I just wanted to do two separate videos. So, I will see you in a while, actually. I'm gonna continue my break. I had a really nice break, but then I just interrupted it because I'm Hey, I'm not done yet. So, like I said, the difficulty kind of does increase as needed. We started with a pretty solid foundation, and then we went here, but now we can like. I was always avoiding images and sound. Now you can go crazy. Now, but the thing is, now I'm actually gonna get more into. Actually, for image wise, I'm fine. Sound wise, I want to get more into. Okay, and but one thing I want to do is I mean the image. So here's one thing we could actually change in load image. One thing is image. Here you can always change where you want the image to be. Okay, you can take away mouse X, mouse Y. X basically is 0, and then it was 0 plus plus. But so now we know how to do images. So probably more videos are coming with sound. So either you can create something with sound, but and it's with when mouse clicks. But I'll get to that later. So bye guys, and I will probably see you later in June.